Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today we're going to be playing an Emerald, Amethyst, Infinite Loops deck. So this list was sent to me by Cray Hobgoblin on Discord. Thank you, Cray. Since Cray's not the top tier Patreon member, I'm allowed to change the deck. So I have made some subtle changes to this deck. Namely, I have added in the Madam Mim, Shere Khan, and Queen of Hearts, since we already had Dr. F in here. This sets us up for... and Lefou at the top here. This sets us up for an actual infinite loop with two possible payoffs. It's very hard, and I don't expect to pull it off, because we actually actively need our opponent's help to make it happen. And that right there is probably what's going to make it impossible. But just a quick rundown in case you're unfamiliar. We have Dr. F on the field. So if our character is banished in a challenge, we may return him to our hand. Great. Madam Mim is on the field. We can tap Madam Mim, play a character with cost 4 or less for free. They gain Rush. The rest of her ability doesn't matter for this combo. So those two together. And then Lefou. So those are the 3 cards you need when you play this character, ready chosen character. They can't quest for the rest of the turn. Those 3 cards create the infinite loop. Now, effectively what happens is we play Lefou with Madam Mim's ability. So Lefou gets Rush. Lefou enters, untaps Madam Mim. So everything's untapped. Lefou attacks and dies. That's important. Lefou needs to die. When Lefou dies, Dr. F returns him to your hand. You tap Madam Mim to play Lefou for free. Lefou untaps Madam Mim. Lefou's allowed to attack. Lefou attacks and dies. Loop. Infinite loop. Now, we have to have a payoff. So we're running Shere Khan and we're running Queen of Hearts, both of which are payoffs. Queen of Hearts. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, you may draw a card. So as long as Lefou is able to attack, we are able to draw cards. So the longer we keep the loop going, the more cards we get to draw. Shere Khan's the other payoff. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, gain 1 lore. So as long as we're able to challenge characters, we just gain infinite lore. Now here's the bit where we need our opponent's help. Yes, it's possible that they have a board full of stuff, and we can do this 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 times, you know, something crazy. But as soon as they have a Hercules or a Cinderella with resist 2, in play and tapped, that's infinite. We do no damage to them because of the resist 2. They defeat Lefou every single time. That's an infinite loop. That's an infinite loop that our opponent helps us win. So, let's jump in and see if we can't go infinite. Alright, let me preface this. No matter win or lose this game, I'm keeping this game in. I don't anticipate doing very well today because I am going to push for our victory via infinite loop. That's a lot of card draw. Holy smokes, that's a lot of card draw. We don't need that much. But I have a payoff, I have Dr. F, and I have Lefou. I'm just missing Madam Mim. Wow. There's another payoff. Now, it's not just Madam Mim missing. Also, our opponent needs to put us in a position where we can do it, of course. And they're not playing resist colors, so not happening so far. Let's see, I can get my 1 drop out. Do I care about my 1 drop, or should I ink it? The first turn's always the hardest for me, because I'm always trying to figure out what I should do. I think I will play Minnie Mouse. I'm going to play Minnie Mouse because if my opponent's going to be green, I might want to value having characters in play for possible attacks. It's not a lot of power, but every point could make the difference. We do defeat the Enchantress. We die to the Enchantress, but we do defeat it. think I quest Play Lefou and tap and attack. That way if Lefou's strong enough to defeat Flynn. The great thing with Lefou too is with Dr. F, we can have Lefou down early. As long as he survives long enough for Dr. F to actually be effective for him, then it's fine if he comes down early. There's the Rafiki. They'll take out Minnie Mouse. It's largely fine. We'll trade Lefou for Enchantress. I'll take down Flynn. Do a 2 for 1. Do I draw a card or do I play Shere Khan? I think I'm going to play Shere Khan. May as well get the extra lore while we're at it. Nice. Now they're not going to attack with Rafiki because they want to save it for Shere Khan here. We don't need 2 Dr. Fs. You know, with these colors, I was expecting my opponent to be a lot more bouncy, a lot less discardy. They have no idea. They're so confused. It took you a hot second to get there, but here we are. And your turn is over. Alright, this is easy. Let's get Rafiki off the board. Let's see. Play Maleficent. Ink the Lefou. I could also sing, but I'm scared of another Rafiki. I don't want to lose Shere Khan. Alright, we'll play Maleficent. Yeah, Minnie Mouse is pretty good. I'll ink the Lefou. And I'll pass. Got evasive on the Minnie Mouse here, so that'll be a fun one for us to get down and start questing with. At this rate, we're never going to get to him. Let's get rid of a Dr. F. Alright, Cheshire Cat down. That's it? Okay. So my turn's going to be easy. First, I'm going to sing. Ooh. Bounce. I think I still want to play Minnie Mouse, though. And I'll ink the Madam Mim. So it's a little sucky, but yeah, it is what it is. There we go. Minnie Mouse should be enough to start taking us forward in this game. We know they're just dying to play that second Rafiki of theirs. They're like, come on, man. Let's see. This is just the normal. Okay. Really? You gonna try to use Ring the Bell on Maleficent? You know you can't sing with the character you just played, right? I don't think they know that. Oh, there's a goat. I think I'm still just singing here. Ooh. But I want to play both, but I need to ink too. Such a tough decision. That decision's easy. What should you quest for? Just 2? Well, my opponent's not really rocking a lot of removal, so... If I throw the goat at Verana, I'll get 2 lore that way. Instead of just questing for 1, so that's something to keep in mind. Sorcerer's Spellbook to gain instant lore. Cheshire Cat for the attacks. The cat's great for us. We want that to tap, right? Maybe not. Arthur's sweet, though. Yeah, Arthur's really good. If we quest with the goat, I mean, Arthur's got plenty of good targets. The goat's obviously the best target. We quest with it, we make it vulnerable, and they'll take away our Arthur Merlin combo. It's fine. Yeah, we're just holding off on that Shere Khan just in case he's relevant. I mean, right now we're at what? Just on board 7, 8, 9? We're on +9, so they need to attack. No infinite loot for us this game, but we're gonna keep trying. Yep. Merlin's worth a lot. You need to take down a character. Is it enough to take down the goat? And if you don't take down the goat, it's still not enough? Was I locked in for victory pretty much regardless? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's still a victory. And now Arthur. Yes for his ability. We'll bounce the goat. That's a goat trigger. And victory. Oh yeah, going first. Let's see. We have 3 pieces again. Madam Mim! Madam Mim's the one that's still not showing up for us. I don't need 2 Lefous. Let's get rid of a Lefou. Wrong Madam Mim. Alright, going first. Don't know what we're playing against. The only issue with them being all in our opening hand is we need the ink stuff. The question is, do we even play Minnie Mouse here? I don't think so. I think Minnie Mouse is going to be ink. Blue, not a good sign. Well, we do got Cogsworth, so it's possible they got multiple Cogsworths. I don't need to see my own hand game, thank you. I already know what it is. They have multiple Cogsworths, we could be set up with Lefou. Oh, we got the other payoff. I don't need you. So opponent's pretty dead set on blue. That's gonna be like Let It Go removal, Hades removal. What else? What's their other color? What is the other color? I think I will play Minnie Mouse this time. Opponent's not showing me that they're going to be needing a rush, but we'll set up for it anyway. Sometimes they play bodyguards and play him tapped. An Alice deck. Which color did you go with? I had to guess green. I think green is the better color. John Baboon. What a name. Mr. Baboon. Alright, let's lose the Mim. I could get an Arthur down. Makes me a little vulnerable to counterattacks. Let's get Maleficent. There we go. Try to pick up some more ink. Possibly get our way over to having the final piece. Still don't know our opponent's second color. B Steel. B Steel. It's not great for an Alice deck, but 2 Shere Khans is interesting. Let's see, if I ink a Lefou, I could play 2 characters this turn. However, if I ink a Shere Khan, I could do Arthur's ability and get Arthur back online immediately without fear of an attack. Let's do that. Still don't know the opponent's other color. Hopefully we're not running into board wipe territory. I mean, we're still a few turns off even if they are in those colors. Could lose Minnie Mouse here, but that's fine. Have to swing both their characters at it instead of questing. More blue! You know, I haven't really seen much of a monocolor ever. There's Big Cogsworth. Now Aurora's a clean attack on Maleficent, which we are going to see right now. Oh, really? Mickey's the threat. Or Minnie. Minnie. One of the mice. One of the mice is the threat. Let's see. This is going to cost 2. Can I ink one and play one? Cost 2. Who's Arthur bouncing? Probably Maleficent, so I get the card draw, right? Yeah, I think so. Quest. Quest. Yes. Bounce Maleficent, get 2 more points. Play Maleficent, draw a card. And then play Lefou. Untap Arthur. I could draw cards now, but I would have to give up Arthur. And I don't want to do that. I need my opponent to get another Cogsworth if I'm going to have a chance at this infinite loop. We still don't know the other color. They've only had 8 blue cards so far. 9 blue cards so far. No way I'm gonna be perfectly on time, right? Let it go on Arthur? It's gotta be Arthur. It's another good reason to have him. Oh, man. But no way I get it down all in time. Okay, is there a way? I play Madam Mim. The next turn I play Dr. F. And then Madam Mim brings out Shere Khan. Lefou attacks. Dies to Aurora. I really do need another Cogsworth to make this work. Get Lefou back. This is going to be tapped. And I spent all my ink casting him. It's not quite there. Okay, I should get Dr. F down. It's possible I could play these 2 on the same turn. Alright, now we gotta be careful. I'll quest with both of these. But if they have removal for Dr. F, I don't wanna test it too hard here. Come on, get a second Cogsworth. Get a second Cogsworth opponent. Come on. We could do it next turn. If they get a second Cogsworth and they quest with Aurora. Don't tell me you're red and you have a board wipe. He's red and he has a board wipe. Come on. That is nuts. What are the odds of that? Okay, well, I can only play one character. Of course you're red. They hit it the entire game. How? I don't know how people manage to do that. I can't hide a color more than 3 rounds from, like, it's bad gameplay to be inking that sort of stuff. Ooh, a Maui. Of course they got a Maui. Okay. I'm impressed with my opponent, honestly. How do you go the whole game hiding another color like that? Sack Maui, draw 2 cards. That's what you should do. Alright, cost their whole turn, but they can still ink and maybe play a 2-drop. I think we're just gonna quest with everything. Let my characters be a threat. Man, we were this close to infinite looping. If they would have just played a Cogsworth and quested with Aurora, we would have had the infinite loop. That's what I'm saying though. It does require your opponent's help, which makes the infinite loop pretty much not possible. Alright, attacks with Maui. Sacrifice Maui to Dinner Bell, draw 3 cards. Aurora should attack too, honestly. This is where things are going to get tough. Our opponent's going to basically have removal every single turn from this point forward. Secret item deck. Wow. What are the odds? Their deck played so differently from being an item deck. Oh, I got my own Maui. You set myself up for a board wipe here, though? Yeah, probably gonna see another board wipe at this point, but hey, what are you gonna do? If this truly is the item deck, there shouldn't be that many board wipes. 2, 3 tops. John Baboon, you made me look like a baboon. Oh man. Stitch. Cogsworth. Okay, not a board wipe. Man, where was that second Cogsworth earlier? I really don't need these. Well, if my opponent only quests, then I'm Shere Khan attacking with Maui victory. The Pascals are very difficult for our opponent to take out. They need removal. Their deck should have a lot of removal, but if they're struggling to get to it, no Dinner Bell for you. I got nothing to attack. Let it go on a Pascal, right? Yep. You have to break that somehow. Alright, I'm still getting 2 lore this way. Now I got nothing for you to attack. I could play the Lefou. I think I will. Why not? I probably could have attacked with Pascal, couldn't I? Oh, I could have attacked Aurora with Pascal. That would have been game, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. If I lose right now, I'm gonna be... I'll be fine. I was just so excited to play my card. Well, now we can't do anything. Okay. Well, that is a big old daggin. We're just in overtime at this point. I already won the game by attacking with Pascal. Looked at my hand. Yeah, it's a couple of be prepareds. Oh, of course you gotta let it go. Holy crap. Look at that lucky draw. Alright, opponent. Just keep drawing removal and you'll be fine. This is the worst part of the game, right there, where you can't do anything except remove your opponent's things or you lose. Ooh boy, going first. Alright, I got Dr. F and I got a Shere Khan, so I got a payoff and one piece of the combo. Though, if I'm being honest, this hand is looking a little aggro. And not so much combo. Yeah, looking very aggro at this point. Okay. Let's see how this deck performs going aggro. But watch, now our opponent's playing a Steel and they got the resist built in. Red-blue again. Red-blue items. Greetings! Kevlipnos? I think that's how you say that. Greetings. I have so many things that want to be played on turn 3. But obviously this turn 2 is really good. Especially if I can get an Aladdin. Or an Aladdin, an Arthur. Aladdin. I don't know what to ink. I want to play it all. Time for a little Pinocchio. Arthur off the top would be sweet. Another item. There's a character. Something to attack the Pinocchio. I could go wide. Play these two characters instead. I do want to play the goat. I think I'm gonna go wide. Sorry, goat. Now, if I quest a Pinocchio, Minnie Mouse attacks, right? Is it worth it? If I don't quest, we stay in a stalemate. And I think the last thing I want to do is be in a stalemate. I want to make my opponent have to make plays. Or at least take advantage of when they can't make plays. Okay, so we're both gonna have an evasive Minnie Mouse. Can't untap Minnie Mouse, man. That shield is wildly useless until the mid to late game. Alright, so first we play Shere Khan. That way I get the point from the attack here. And then I get Hey back. Which I could ink. I think I will ink it. Quest and quest. Alright, we only get a choice of one or the other. I'll probably play my Minnie Mouse. Just because we're going to be aggressive here. Another toy. No, Aladdin's not bad. Now we have to be careful of Big Aladdin. That really sucks. Big Aladdin is the worst. Alright, might be playing Maleficent now at this point. Maybe. I think we're still gonna play Minnie Mouse here. Just so I can continue to keep racing. Without fear of Big Aladdin being a problem. Alright, here comes the board wipe on their turn. On their next turn. No, you can't shield. Quit reading your card. It's a wildly useless item in this deck. Oh, you're questing with Aladdin? That's definitely board wipe territory. And just in case it's not, I am going to take it down. And no, I'm not going to play anything. Quest, board wipe. Quest, ink, board wipe. There's the ink. Don't forget the quest. Yep. Quest with Mickey. And now board wipe. Man, my opponents are so predictable. They only know how to do one thing. Ooh, Arthur's good. If Arthur survives this, I mean, I get 5 lore on my turn. That's fantastic. Whenever this character challenges a damaged character, she takes no damage. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna lose Arthur, but I think that's largely fine. This will bring us up to 17. And then the goat's gonna bring us back up to 19. When we replay him and he dies again. Yeah, this is a sticky pickle. They gave us the well played. Does that mean they're conceding? Mickey Mouse. Oh boy. Oh. There's the attack. You could play shield. So I get to play the goat. If I get to at least quest with the goat, the game's over. Alright, here comes goat. At the very least, yeah, I could play Madam Mim. Victory next turn, regardless. Yeah, if I get to quest with the goat, the game is over. So they need to kill the goat now. Oh, they don't got it. The game's over. Good game, opponent. GG's. Why is the game over? Because I get a quest. And then they have to deal with it because then he gets the quest again and I win. But if they deal with it, I get the point and I win. Yeah, there's nothing you can do, opponent. This game's over. I'm gonna beat them before they think they're gonna have an extra turn, right? So I'm gonna quest and that's it. I'm gonna bounce them and replay them. Drop the Maui. Quest. Play the Mim. Bounce the Merlin. Cast the Merlin. Ooh, going first. Okay, I do not need that many Lefous or Maleficents. I'll keep at least one Lefou though. Double Arthur. Okay, we're going for a very aggressive plan here. Very aggressive. Question is, do I hold on to Lefou to untap the Arthur? Another Sapphire deck. It's a lot of Sapphire decks. It has Steel. Oh. We might see some resist. Oh, do we go for it? We gotta go for the infinite combo. That's why we're playing the deck. Now, no guarantee they have Steel. Or Steel. No guarantee they have resist, but I mean, if you're running Steel, you have to at least be running Cinderella, right? Maybe not a Hercules, but Cinderella for sure. Well, I definitely want another character, so Pascal. My only choice is Lefou, so I gotta be careful. I get Lefou down, but I gotta be careful about him. Got a lot of spots. Hunting for that third spot. Oh, wait. First, it might not be relevant, but just in case. I don't want them dealing with Lefou and then attacking Pascal. So they were looking at targeting it. Reading the card explains the card, opponent. Yes, keep looking at it. What do we got? Ink. And a Prince Eric. Alright, I think I am going to ink this. Here's the thing. I could chance getting an Arthur down, hoping they don't have Smash. And then I'm set up for a Lefou, Arthur every turn. Wow, for a turn? Until Prince Eric takes him down? Let's just draw some cards. Draw some cards, quest. Big Tinkerbell's a problem for Pascal, so we got to keep that in mind. Alright, we're gonna see the Prince. Show me you run resist in your deck. Oh, little Tinkerbell. Okay, we're gonna see a big Tink. That's unfortunate. We don't have the cards. We're not set up for it. I keep drawing card draw. Funny enough, that's not what I want to draw. There's a payoff. Lefou's not going to survive. I'm expecting a big Tink. He'll wipe our board. Then they get a quest for 3. I can ink a thing. Ooh, it's not looking good. I need a ton of ink and I need to get all the cards in hand. And the Arthurs are actually clogging me up at this point, being uninkable. I need Madam Mim, and I need another Lefou, because this one's not going to survive. Well, they didn't go for Big Tink. Prince Eric on Lefou. Tinkerbell on Pascal. Ooh, they'd rather quest. Interesting. I mean... play the Pascal anyway? Definitely drawing cards here. There's Lefou. Every time I see this one, I think, oh, that's the card! And then I realize, oh, it's red and not purple, and it's also not named Madam Mim. It's just a different payoff. Alright, so I have 3 of the cards in hand. Now, I'm going to play Pascal here. But I'm pretty sure they still have Big Tink. They just chose not to play it last turn. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure that's all it was, is that they just chose to hold it back for a little bit. Still a 1% chance to be wrong, though. Alright, now they quest for 3. This Hans will be a problem. It's gonna pick off my Pascals. Ooh, the board wipe's not bad. Need to draw a different inkable, though. See, quest, we're getting an attack. Arthur will have nothing to bounce. So I don't even need to play Arthur. Dang. These Arthurs are really, usually they're super potent, but they're definitely like a ball and chain right now. Samba! Which one are you? During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in challenge, you gain 1 lore. Alright, so we knew the Hans is coming. Grandma Tall is coming for the... Ooh, I thought for sure Grandma Tall would do the trade for the ramp. Why attack with Tinkerbell? That's really strange. Guess you just want to have all your characters in play? Yeah, that is super odd. That's all I could think of. They wanted to have all their characters in play. Maleficent's gonna be an issue. Not another Arthur, come on! I really can't handle these Arthurs. Quest up to 15. They quest up to 18. I have to attack it twice. Oh, smash isn't good. Crap on a cracker. Okay, Lefou's suddenly less good. Is there a way out of this? I don't think so. Well, then I don't need to play Lefou. Do I play some Arthurs? I mean, Dr. F is gonna die here, right? And I still have to attack. So I need 2 more damage on that guy, so I need something that does 2 damage. Only one is Lefou. Can I still ink? I can still ink. Oh, that doesn't matter. Alright. Well, Lefou could take down Maleficent. I don't want to have to give up Shere Khan, but if you smash Lefou, then I guess I'm attacking with Shere Khan. Or a fire the cannon, rather. 2 damage, right? Grab your swords. Well, Shere Khan's still good enough to take down the Maleficent. Let's get the extra lore. Attack. Get the 2 lore because there's 2 Shere Khans. Lose the Shere Khan. Bounce the Shere Khan. Gain more lore. Alright, I can gain 6 next turn. As long as my opponent doesn't quest for 3. Still play 6. I got a dragon to defeat whatever they play next. They had to hard cast it, which is really rough. You got another Captain Hook? Okay, Captain Hook will have to attack. Is there a way to gain an extra lore here? I could play Mim, force Shere Khan. No, because summoning sickness. Dang. I was gonna say force Shere Khan out. Still not enough. I don't think there's a way to just force it right this second. Okay. I'm not going to force it right away. I want to, but I'm not going to be able to. Alright, I need to get 2 characters down, which I'm just going to bounce back to my hand. I could do it like this. Pay the 1. Bounce the mini. Pay the 1 again. Bounce the mini. And I still have 7 to play with. That survives the swords. Lefou untap Arthur, so he's safe. He's good against the swords. And that's probably enough, right? I don't need to overcommit to the board. Now, if they have 2 Eyes of Fates, we're in trouble. I mean, there's nothing we could do. The alternative would have been play the dragon for the Dragonfire ability. But, yeah. It's hard to predict. They didn't demonstrate being an item deck. They may have inked something, but I wasn't paying attention, if that's the case. Man. At some point throughout this game, I had all the pieces for the infinite combo, too. Opponent needs a double swords. Yep, can't do it. Welcome to the post-game wrap. We didn't manage to do it. We got close a few times, and in almost every game we saw almost all of the pieces. I think one game we didn't see the Madam Mim. But pretty much every game we saw all of the pieces. The hardest part by far is getting your opponent to cooperate. You would think it's getting all the pieces into play, but it's actually getting your opponent to have the resist set up for you. Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough for it. Came super close. I would love for you guys to take this deck and run with it. And if you manage to pull the combo off, let me know. I want to know if it's actually doable. Like, in theory, 100% possible. In practice, who knows? I don't know if this will ever be able to be pulled off successfully. Certainly not by me, not today. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share. These videos wouldn't happen without you guys doing all the cool stuff. Lately, you guys have been coming through absolutely in clutch. The last like 5 videos, YouTube's like, hey, your community has been freaking fantastic. They are top tier, and they're coming through every day, and they're watching your videos, and your videos are doing awesome. And that's 100% thanks to you guys, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Keep the love coming. Having an absolute blast. That's the whole point of the game, right? Is to have fun and try crazy things. But that's going to do it. Links in the description for the deck list, for the Discord, for the Patreon if you want to become a member. And that's going to do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.